Well, the next stop on our TV road trip takes us to another famous house. But forget the car. All you'll need is a horse and a decent set of spurs. Yeah! Welcome to the Ponderosa Ranch, the home of one of the longest-running TV series ever, Bonanza. At the peak of the show's 14-year run, half the nation's television sets were tuned in to watch the Cartwright men tame the Wild West. And although Bonanza went off the air in 1973, the ranch in Incline Village, Nevada, is still very much here, attracting 250,000 visitors a year.
It's just beautiful, it's gorgeous, and thank God it's still here the way it is.
It's just a 5-minute wagon ride up to the ranch house, but look out! The Ponderosa still has its share of armed bandits.
I'll let you be on your way if the driver there throws me his bag of money. What do you say, driver? Give me that money? Good choice. I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, yo, what? Good job.
Once at the ranch, visitors are treated to a breathtaking view of nearby Lake Tahoe. Bonanza star Greene, who played Patriarch Ben Cartwright, was so taken with the scenery that he and his wife Nancy took some good advice and bought a vacation home nearby.
I want some place we can really enjoy, and so that's what we did. So we bought a house, and we just never regretted that.
Thanks to the camera platforms, which are still in position, visitors can catch a glimpse of the same vistas that made America fall in love with color television. Here's the meadow where the Cartwright men rode their horses in the famous opening shot. Little Joe was Michael Landon's breakout role. Pernell Roberts played Adam, the brooding eldest son. And of course, Dan Blocker starred as everyone's favorite, the lovable Hoss. Bonanza creator David Dortort wanted his show to break traditional Western stereotypes. As a result, Bonanza was heavy on character, light on violence.
It was about how a family lives together, about a father and his sons caring for each other, actually loving each other.
But Nancy Greene says that her late husband, Lorne, initially found Ben Cartwright's character to be a bit harsh.
Well, in the very beginning, Lorne was quite unhappy because the first script had him as Ben Cartwright as a Bible-quoting pariah, saying, "Get off my land," and quoting the Bible at people. And it wasn't the idea that Lorne had of Ben Cartwright. And so he basically gradually modeled it after his own father.
The show's family-friendly themes resonated with Mitch Vogel. He joined the cast for the final 2.5 seasons, playing adopted son Jamie. Mitch said that since he came from a broken home, he found comfort on the set.
All of these things that relate to being close-knit family, I remember feeling those first feelings back working on the show Bonanza, because that's how everybody there, not just the actors, but the whole crew and the rest of the cast made me feel.
Today, visitors to the Cartwright home will find a fire blazing in the parlor, a wax figure of Hop Sing whipping up some grub for the boys, the study where Ben conducted the family business, and in keeping with its Hollywood roots, the ranch reveals the secret panels in the wall where the production crew positioned its cameras.
I watched Bonanza, I watched all the other Westerns too, but Bonanza was always one of my favorites. And boy, to be here now, just like all these tourists come here, it is a dream come true.
It's fantastic, but it's fantasy.
The Cartwrights were the fictional owners of the Ponderosa, but in reality, it was actually a working ranch owned by the Anderson family. Royce Anderson was just knee-high when this picture was taken, but he still remembers what it was like to grow up alongside the Cartwrights.
Those pictures with Blocker, because of his immense size, and I think I was 5 and my sister was 2, those are neat things. And little Joe was Michael Landon was a practical joker and always fooling around and making jokes and, catching water snakes and putting in things at the set.
But those practical jokes never made it into the program. This is the famous image that viewers remember today, the Ponderosa Map. Even though the original now hangs in David's home, it was hardly love at first sight.
I looked at it in utter horror and said, how could he do such a thing? And everyone kind of looked at me and said, David, don't you like it? It's beautiful. I said, but it's wrong.
The artist accidentally placed Carson City north of the Ponderosa. In reality, it's to the east. Look closely, and you'll see how David came up with a quick fix.
North is always straight up. On this map, the only map in the world where north is not straight up. And we'll put in the corner there where north is.
Even if the map is wrong, it won't be hard for you to find the Ponderosa Ranch. If the road signs don't grab you, then Cowboy Cal will.
Are you ready? Here we go on the count of three, a nice easy hop. 1, 2, 3, hop. Look at that.
Cowboy Cal and his horse Easy Rider are one of the many acts performing at the ranch. They're joined by another outlaw answering to the name of Buck Montgomery.
Well, we can only hope, and of course, me personally can only hope that the West never dies.
It's been years since the cameras stopped rolling at the Ponderosa, but the sense of family and camaraderie inspired by the Cartwright clan is a testament to Bonanza's enduring popularity.
Bonanza will be playing for the rest of our lives. It'll never leave.